Hello, and welcome to my brief description of the Encoded Archival Description, or EAD for short. So basically I'm going to start with just a brief history of EAD, which was developed by Daniel Pitti at University of California in Berkeley in 1993 with a formal introduction in 1998. Some of Pitti's goals were to create an accurate representation of archival principles and practices, including hierarchical arrangements, support for specific element indexing and retrieval, and support for intelligent access to navigation of archival materials, as well as improved communication and sharing of collection information between repositories. So essentially, EAD was developed to allow for the encoding of archival finding aids into records. And yeah, it basically started out as a standard markup language, which was Standard Generalized Markup Language, or SGML, which evolved over time into XML for its flexibility. So the question is, why EAD? Well, it's become a de facto standard amongst archival processes. It kind of just standardizes the whole descriptive practice. It is interoperable because of the flexibility of XML in multiple software suites and applications. And it's extensible because it's a markup language which allows for augmentation. Alright, so I'm going to go into some of the elements of the schema itself. As I stated earlier, it's a hierarchical markup, so it's important to that EAD schema. So it's based on general principles of nesting different descriptions. So basically you start with a basic wrapper, which kind of holds all of it together, with all the elements together. Next, there is the EAD identifying number, which is assigned when creating the record. This is important when looking it up. On the same level of nesting is the file description, honing in on the descriptive nature of whatever we're trying to describe in the schema. Alright, to illustrate the importance of nesting elements, I've included the title statement, which contains not only the proper title of the document, but the subtitle as well. So other elements in the title statement include subtitle and author. And so it's important because these elements are contained within that original title statement. Once again, showing the hierarchical nature of EAD, or Encoded Archival Description. Alright, so next we can see the general archival descriptions that include different elements that show how the well-rounded nature of EAD. Acquisition information shows how the object or document was acquired, illustrating the administrative type of metadata, while the phys-tech tag allows for physical characteristics to be documented, which is a preservation type of metadata. And the pointer tag allows for the entire EAD description to be referenced in another item. So this is important when trying to connect other documents to EAD. And that is just basically an introduction or a primer to EAD, and I hope you enjoyed.